Good morning, everyone. I had a gentleman come in the store the other day, and he wanted a pocket watch, and specifically he asked for an antique, railroad-approved pocket watch. Well, I asked him through conversation if he understood what constituted a railroad-approved pocket watch. So I'm going to tell you what that is now. So the first thing that we look for when you're looking for railroad approved pocket watch is it has to have that white dial. It has to have very large, bold numeric numbers, not Roman numerals, but it has to have numbers. A clear minute track, which are those little tiny numbers on the outside right there. And it's got to be able to be seen very quickly because the porter, the engineers, and trained gentlemen had to know the time very precisely and very quickly. So where does a railroad approved watch come from? In 1891, a train collision happened in Kipton, right outside of Pennsylvania. And that determined that all of the engineers, porters, and trained gentlemen needed a way that everyone could coordinate the right time between each other. These watches were plus or minus 30 seconds every week. So they were a very, very accurate timepiece. They also had a mechanical movement. So this little thing up at the top here is a wind-up part. So when you turn it, you can hear it clicking. And it winds a spring that releases that second hand to make the hands move and the second hand move. Railroad-approved pocket watches come in jewels, 17, and then later in the 1900s, they became 19 jewel, 21 jewel, and 23 jewel. What that means is the gears inside this watch, the posts of those gears rest on actual jewels. They could be sapphires or rubies, but they're actual jewels inside there that the gears rest on. It has adjustments here at the top that you can unlock and lock to keep them from moving. And also, railroad approved pocket watches have been tempered. In other words, they will adjust or they're sealed so that if it gets hot or cold, it still keeps an accurate time. And that is a quick overview of why pocket watches, especially railroad approved pocket watches, are collectibles.